Have you ever thought about it? Why is it that the moment Tony Stark leaves Earth, Thanos' army dares to launch a full-scale invasion of Wakanda? Under the command of Corvus Glaive, countless Outriders crash into the energy shield. The barrier begins to warp and distort, and a few creatures manage to squeeze through the cracks. Captain America rallies the Avengers, and they go all out on defense. At the command of King T'Challa, Wakanda unleashes its full firepower. War Machine follows up from the air, deploying cluster munitions and carpet bombing the battlefield, instantly turning the first wave of enemies into ashes. But then, enemies outside the barrier begin flanking from the rear. Panther comes up with a classic tactic. Instead of being surrounded, they open a gap and let the enemy in. He orders a breach in the shield, concentrating all firepower on that single point, turning it into a perfect kill zone. The moment the barrier opens, Black Panther charges forward in his vibranium suit, with Captain America right behind him, leading the army straight into the swarm. The battle erupts instantly, but the enemy numbers are overwhelming. Even with everything the Avengers have, they begin to lose ground. Then suddenly, a beam of rainbow light crashes down from the sky. That man has returned. Thor descends onto the battlefield, wielding Stormbreaker, alongside Rocket Raccoon and Groot. He enters a godlike fury, summoning massive lightning, wiping out everything in front of him in a single strike. Then he takes to the air and destroys the enemy dropships with sheer brute force. Meanwhile, Shuri is working desperately to separate the Mind Stone from Vision. Wanda Maximoff stands guard nearby. But then, the enemy deploys massive wheel-like war machines, pushing everyone toward imminent danger. Wanda steps in. She unleashes chaos magic, tearing the machines apart with raw power. But this plays right into the enemy's hands. It was only a distraction. Invisible, Corvus Glaive launches a surprise attack on the tower, taking down Shuri in a single strike. To protect himself, Vision grabs Corvus Glaive and crashes through the window with him, both plummeting to the ground. Captain America rushes to help, but he is completely outmatched, nearly choked out on the spot. At the critical moment, Vision gathers his strength and uses the enemy's own blade to pierce through Corvus Glaive's chest. The tide of battle instantly shifts. Elsewhere, Bruce Banner pulls off a genius move. Using the Hulkbuster armor, he traps Cull Obsidian in its grip, fires the thrusters, and launches him straight into the energy shield. The intense heat vaporizes him instantly. With Thor wiping out the remaining forces, the Battle of Wakanda ends in a decisive victory.